Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
The sure hands. It's Peterson. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure he's living up to that right now.
Ball handed off. Gets some space around the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house, but a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? They go with a direct snap. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Southern California. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the plus 49.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Hands off to the left. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. As a design quarterback keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Boyd, refusing to be brought down. Football is coughed up by the returner inside their own 20.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Oh, and it's blocked. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Peterson. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They got him down out near the 40.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Gang makes it second and medium. They'll hand it off.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The ball is picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Finds room at the 30. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him at the 49, and that'll be a first down.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart. Think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Boyd. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Looking to throw again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Takes the handoff. It's Peterson. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
It's an out route. The catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. And here's the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, SC. Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. The stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Goes out of bounds at the 34. That's a pretty good return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Peterson. Breaking free at midfield. Big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 45. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking for his back. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Back in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, USC. Early fireworks from both offenses. Now the all-important extra point. Extra point puts it in front by 1. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And the field goal is good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left side, and he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. Oh, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaking tackles. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
The Buckeyes keep the football on the move. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. They'll give it to the back. Throws a stiff arm. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
It's a fake. The kicker has got it. Going to try to run for this. And he's brought down short of the goal line. The defense all over that attempted fake. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Returner looking to make a play here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. Coach deciding to go for the two-point conversion to tie the score right here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And he makes the grab of the end zone. The conversion works, and the game is now tied. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Quick throw to the left. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
It's third down after that run. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Third down, out of the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Third and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
The Buckeyes will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They pick up the first on the ground. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Using a strong stiff arm. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. A curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Ball carrier tackled there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Here's the option play. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Keeping it on the ground here. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump in front here in the 4th.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. And they get him down after the completion.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
No press here. The defense backing away. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Trojans. And they'll set up with the PAT. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Tries to get it to the running back. Looking right, this one caught. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented, and this quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm, and eventually he can hit some big plays.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Running. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense stops him short of the markers. Now it's 4th down. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he knocks that one right through. And with that, they retake the lead.
Wow, you talking about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper, and the holder of the kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Well, to be able to make a run in the postseason in games like this, you got to have a quarterback that's got a hot hand. We saw that in the first half, and here to open up the second half, this quarterback continues to play at a different level.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go. He's got a receiver wide open here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Brought down, the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Trying to get to the end zone, they'll run it left. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
The defense is holding on for dear life. They've got a lead. It's late in the game. Just trying to keep this offense out of the end zone.
They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it.
Just missed his intended receiver on that 3rd and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the 4th quarter.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Southern California. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Oh, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
And he's set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotion